Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latasha Brown. Thank you for tuning in. I am the founder of the Budget Pusher blog. So thank you for rocking out with me today. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you do something fun and just enjoy your day. So happy Valentine's Day and thank you for tuning in with me. Today I want to talk about a topic that is so important to me that I think a lot of people will get some inspiration from. Some of the things that we should not do when we're starting our journey. We often hear the things that we should do, but today I just want to shift and give you some inspiration on the things that you should not do when starting your journey. So do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so that you can be notified when I drop another video, and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you're doing. Let's engage and rock this thing out together. All right, let's dive right in, y'all. All right, y'all, let's dive right into this topic. We're going to talk about some tips. I'm going to give you 6 tips on what you should not do when starting your journey. You know, oftentimes we hear people say, well, you need to do this, well, you should do that, you must do this. But today I just want to give you some inspiration for you moms, for you women, for you wives out there that's starting to get on track with your finances. I just want to inspire you on some of the things that we should not do when starting our journey. Just remember, this is just advice. This is just some encouragement that I noticed that helped me along the way when I started my financial journey, and I just want to share that with you. Oftentimes we get started and we start traveling along our journey on our financial journey, and we tend to kind of lose that motivation, lose that focus, lose that inspiration, and then we find ourselves going back to the same habits, the same behaviors, and we just give up. That's just the real honest truth about it. I've been there. But I just want to share with you some of the things to avoid on your journey. So if you're like me, I'm a note taker, grab you a pad and an ink pen and let's dive right in and take some notes. Drop some comments. Let me know what was helpful. Let me know if these are things that you're already doing that was just reminders. Let me know if these are new, and let's just grow and learn together. All right, number 1, the one thing that you should not do on your journey is to hold on to guilt and shame. A lot of times we hold on to guilt, we hold on to shame, and what happens is we start blaming ourselves, holding on to that guilt because we're in the situation that we're in, and because we're too ashamed and holding on to guilt that we don't even want to seek help or support. So number 1, let go of that guilt and that shame. Okay, what you did last year, what you did the year before, what you did a couple of years before, that was then. It's time to let that go and forgive yourself and give yourself permission to experience differently. And the only way that you're going to be able to move forward if you let go of that guilt. You know, we all been in a situation where we've made unwise decisions. We all been in a financial situation where we didn't even know that how we're going to get ourselves out. That happened. That was then. This is now. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to move forward. Let go of the guilt and the shame. Another thing that guilt and shame would do when you see yourself following people on social media and they're doing something totally different than you, and you're guilty because you're not making the same sacrifices or you're not doing the same thing, you're going to have to let go of that as well. It's personal, and we have to treat it as our own personal journey and do what's best for you and your financial situation and for your family. So number 1, we cannot bring guilt and shame into our journey. Number 2, so super important, comparison. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, comparison is so damaging to your journey. We have to allow ourselves to stay in our lane. We have to stay in our lane. Yes, it's good to be inspired by someone. Yes, it's good to be motivated by someone's receive resources and advice from someone. But just remember, this is your journey. This is your financial walk. And you cannot compare yourself to the next person, because what's going to happen is that you're going to grab hold to what they're doing and you're going to size your journey up to theirs. And if you feel like you're not keeping up or you're not moving fast enough, you're going to give up. Stay in your lane. We have to stay in our lane and treat our journey like it's our journey and it's personal. What's valuable to you may not be valuable to the other. What's important to you may not be on the same importance to someone else. Stay committed to your journey, stay focused to your path, and stay in your lane, and celebrate one another. You know, it's okay to kind of look over at someone else and say, man, she's doing her thing, and allow and grab hold to that inspiration, and if she can do it, you most definitely can. So number 2, we cannot compare ourselves to someone else's journey. Number 3, avoiding budgeting. We cannot avoid budgeting. You know, a lot of people say, well, I'm paying my bills on time, I'm saving money, I'm investing and doing all this stuff. That's all good, but that does not give you permission not to budget. Budgeting is the foundation of your journey. It's going to give you the visual and the clarity and make your path clear. You have to budget, because your budget is going to tell you what you can do, what you need to not do, what you need to start doing, what you need to stop doing. It's going to allow you to analyze your full finances so that you could do more for your family. So even though you may be on track, you may make good money, but that does not give you the permission to not budget. So number 1, I did a video about how budgeting changed my life, and I hope that give you some inspiration on your journey. But it is important that you create a budget for yourself and your family's finances. Okay, what are we on? Number 4. Yeah, we're on a number 4. All right, not having a plan. It's so important that we have vision and goals. We have to have a plan. And another thing, we can have visions and goals written down, and if you don't have a plan of action, that means nothing. You have to have a plan. 1, your vision will bring clarity to your plan, because if you don't have vision, you're going to be traveling your life, your journey with blinders on. You're not going to know where to go, where you need to be, where you need to go. If you even made it to point A, when is it time for you to move to point B? So having vision is so important when it comes to having a plan, because if you have no vision, then you're going to find yourself attaching to someone else's vision, and then that's when you feel burnt out because it's not meaningful to you. So it's so important to have a plan, and your plan should include your vision and SMART goals. Your goals should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be attainable, it should be realistic, and you should have a time limit on your goals. That keeps you focused, it keeps you going, it keeps you motivated, it inspires you. So please sit down and create a plan for your life. All right, we are moving right along to number 5. We can't do everything. And we have to really kind of scale ourselves back. That's when you find yourself being burnt out and just tired and unmotivated and stuck, because you're trying to do everything. And when you first start in this journey, it's great that you have goals to be debt free. It's great that you want to invest into real estate. It's great that you want to purchase a home, but you need to kind of prioritize that down so that you won't feel like you're doing everything, and then now your back is against the wall because you're burnt out. So you cannot do everything all at once. You can, yes, it's possible for you to achieve big goals, but let's prioritize those things and start with one thing, knock that out, and move right along. That's how you are have the fuel to keep going, and you have the energy to keep moving forward and not feeling burnt out. So number 5, we cannot do everything. Number 6, we cannot give up so quickly. Oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna tell you, when you first start on any journey, it is not easy. It is not easy, but you can do it. You can do it. You have to have clear vision. You have to have goals. You have to have your plan. You have to have a why. You have to tap into resources. You have to align yourself with the proper community that's going to keep you going and that's going to motivate you. You have to be able to get up in the morning and do it even if you don't want to do it. You have to be able to encourage yourself and just affirm things daily. You know, being able to be grateful for where you are and just knowing that you have the power within to go even further. So not giving up so quickly will keep you going even when you don't want to go. So I hope that this inspired you. Number one, you have to let go of holding on to that guilt and holding on to shame. Number two, stop comparing yourself to others' journeys. Number three, you have to have a budget. Number four, you have to have a plan. Number five, you cannot do everything all at once. And number six, you cannot give up so quickly. So let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment. I look forward in hearing from you. Thank you for tuning in and stay tuned for another video with Latasha. All right, bye.